Hi everyone, Kev here. I've just come for a little ride this afternoon to try out my new Givi X27 crash helmet. I just bought this a couple of weeks ago and I haven't really had a chance to take it for a good ride yet, but I've taken it for a little ride today. It's pretty windy today, so I thought what better day to test out your new helmet if there's a bit of wind around to see how it goes. Very pleased with this helmet, and yeah, just came for a little ride out here, so let's head on home and I'll take a bit more video of it. That's the Givi X27, and we'll have a bit more of a look at it when I get back home. But so far, pretty pleased, pretty happy with it, pretty comfortable. I really like it. So this is the Givi X27, and the reasons why I bought this helmet is because it was such a good fit. I tried quite a few helmets on. Some of the Bell helmets I really liked, and there were various other helmets. I went to the shops and shopped around and tried them. Some of the cheaper helmets weren't too bad, but they just weren't the right fit. But when I put this one on, I really liked it. It was easy to get on and off. It felt really comfortable, and so this is the one that I've gone for. And I think it's a good idea if you are thinking about getting a new helmet, to try them on, shop around, and you know, if you're going to be spending a bit of time riding and on your bike, you want something on your head that's really comfortable. Of course, you want something that's safe as well, and perhaps some of the cheaper ones, I don't know, you can spend a fortune. This one here wasn't cheap. It was just over $600, and that's quite a lot of money to spend on a helmet. But you can spend up to $1,000, $1,500. That's New Zealand dollars I'm talking about, of course. But price-wise, I thought for what it is, it was pretty well priced. The chin is pretty easy to lift up and down. I went for a bit of a ride the other day and filmed a little bit so you can see me lifting it up and down. Because it's a new helmet, of course, it takes a little while to figure out where everything is and how everything works. But once I'd put it up and down a few times, I found it was pretty easy to operate. I don't really lift this up and down when I'm riding much. When I pull in at a petrol station, or perhaps when I ride through a town where I've slowed right down, I lift it up. But I'm not going to be using it in the upward position too much, because I'm going to have a chin mount on here for the camera, for the DJI Action 5 Pro, which is what I'm filming this little video on today. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. I think I've worked something out, because there's an air vent here and there's the latch for the flip top as well. So I've had to think about how I'm going to do that. So that's easy to lift up and down. The visor is also the same. It's a very good visor, easy to lift up and down. And there's plenty of visibility in here. I found the visibility in this very good. It's good vision right round. I really like that. There is one thing about this visor that I did find was a little bit of a nuisance, and that is along this ridge here. This is a ridge on the top of the helmet. And if the sun is coming directly from this direction here, or from up here, and the sunlight gets through to here, it's like a little torchlight running backwards and forwards across the top of your visor there. I found that a little bit of a nuisance, but I think I've got a way of overcoming that. I'm going to run a strip of black pinstripe across the top of this. So Givi, if you're watching this video, I don't know why you'd want to watch a video from some old codger like me, but that is something that you might want to think about in your design, is that anything that has a ridge on it, on a visor that comes out like this, it's going to catch the light, and it's like a little man running backwards and forwards with a torch as you're sort of riding along and moving your head around if the sun is on the right angle. The peak also is pretty good. I didn't think that that was going to be much help for sunlight because I ride north and I'm often coming home riding south, and the sun is right out here shining in on the helmet. But this peak is a little bit higher than what it is on some of the other helmets, but it is forward a fair bit, and the sunlight still, you can tilt your head and the sunlight still deflects that away. So the visor and the peak all work well together. Of course, it has the sun visor in it, which it's got the little lever on the side here. Sun visor goes up and down. That all works really well. It's a good colouring. It's a good sun, like sunglasses. If you were wearing a pair of sunglasses, that would be a good sun deflector. It's pretty good on the eyes, and it folds right away. It's not loose and sloppy. The quality of this helmet is pretty good. It's right up there with the best of them, I believe. And the inside of it, of course, it's well lined. Very nice lining, comfortable. This little chin thing here, I thought was a little bit, I sort of had to pull it down when I first tried it on and fitted it, but I thought, oh well, I can live with that. But once I'd ridden a little bit and lifted the lid up and down and pulled the chin down, my chin flips into there quite easily, so that all fits nice and comfortably. One of the things I did notice about this helmet when I went for a ride the other day, it was very windy, and I found it very quiet. I mean, what helmet is actually completely silent? Well, there isn't such a thing. But it was considerably quieter than my previous helmet that I've been wearing, the X-Lite. So I'm pretty pleased about that, because I'm going to be recording videos, and I have a little microphone inside the helmet here, so the less wind noise you've got on a helmet, the much better it is for recording. You're never going to get a helmet that's completely and absolutely totally quiet. I believe you can get some pretty good ones, but this one is definitely an improvement on the previous helmet that I was wearing. So quietness, yeah, it was really good. I was impressed. And the other thing that I really liked about this helmet is that I think it looks good. It's got a good look about it. The colours here kind of match my my clothing that I wear on the bike. It's pretty modern looking. Yeah, good helmet, good adventure helmet. So there you are. That's the Givi X27. I think it's a good helmet. Price-wise, it's pretty competitive with a lot of the other helmets. The fact that it's a modular helmet at the price that you pay is pretty good. It's quiet, it works well for me, and it's very comfortable. So yeah, that's my new helmet. Hope you enjoyed the video, and looking forward to seeing you on the road in the next one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Any comments or questions you've got, feel free to ask them in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next one.